Hi guys, it's reaction time. Sleep Token and Chokehold. Now these guys are a big deal in the metal world. They really are. Jam said this to me. He said, have a listen to this. He says, I think I like it. I have heard of them, obviously. I mean, this song alone, Chokehold, has got 4.2 million views. I love the fact that any type of metal can be that successful. That means a lot to me. I want metal, rock and metal, to be here forever. Of course I do. I don't want it to ever go away. I want the success for any rock and metal band to build and build and build. So that's great for me. I don't know why I've stayed away from this band. I haven't heard a single song from them, but I know they're a big deal. I think it's probably because the circles that, you know, the music circles that I listen to probably don't touch upon bands like this, Sleep Token. But I've heard a load of good things about them. Like they're the best thing ever, basically, the new band to listen to. So I've always got an open mind when it comes to music. And what worries me though is I've got a few rules on this channel. I don't know if you know them, if this is the first time from watching this channel. If it's an up and coming band, if it's a new band, or someone that's struggling, if you like, in a band, you know, because it's a struggle, isn't it, to make money out of music now. If I don't like the song, I won't upload it. I won't show you, you know, I won't upload the video. I might react to it, but it won't make it onto the channel, because I don't think it's fair that, you know, there's enough pressure on bands trying to live their dream and make money from music. So if people like me, although I'm a nothing channel, I've only got a few thousand subscribers, nothing major, but it won't help, will it? If someone, you know, for no reason at all is slagging a band that's trying to make it in the music business. If it's a band that have, you know, a big, like Sleep Token seem to be, I'm just going to let you know what I feel, because my little channel is not going to worry them whatsoever, is it? Let's just point something out. Whether I like this or not, I love the fact that this band is successful, and it just might not click with me. I don't know. I'm trying not to make a point of view before you hear the song. I'm totally open-minded. I don't really know what to expect. I really don't. Jam says they do a lot of different stuff, which is cool. He said, I like this one. Maybe I won't like some others. I don't know. But I'm totally going into this. Never heard a Sleep Token song. So this is all new to me. And you're probably thinking, how's he not heard a Sleep Token song? I just haven't. Simple as that. I'll give my total honest view of this song, but this is it. This is Sleep Token, this is Chokehold. I know these are a big deal, like I said, so looking forward to hearing it no matter what. So here we go.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood. I come as a blade, a sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp
Guys, if you're new to the channel, I always stop it halfway through and give my opinion and listen to the rest of the song. Well, man, it's one thing you could say about this. This is pulls you in. I mean, fuck me. I mean, I was closing my eyes and thinking, this is probably, I don't know about you, but is this the way to listen to this band? You have to close your eyes, because it almost as soon as I did, I felt myself pulled into the music even more. The guy's tone of his voice is pretty unique. The way he pronounces words. I'm not sure where these guys are from. I don't know if it's an accent or if it's just, you know, the way he's singing. I don't know, but everything about them does pull you in. I mean, I don't know about other songs, but this, I'm talking this song alone. So the really sort of atmospheric cool bit at the beginning, just his vocals, the isolation feel of it was very, very cool. I love that. I knew there was something coming as well. I could feel like even though the music wasn't building as such, I knew there was something else coming. I could feel it in the, probably just in the vocals themselves. You know, I could feel there was something more coming, and it was a build-up without there being a build-up. Does that make any sense? I don't really fucking know. It's very fucking different for me as well. The music itself is very different for me to listen to. But this standalone song, I really, really, really like it. It's completely different than the stuff I listen to, but that's sometimes what I look for in music. The way they use that atmosphere and that light and shade is perfect, because when that riff come crushing in, it was extra fucking heavy. And that's where I think maybe the dynamics of this band, you know, grip you, because, you know, when a riff comes, if it was heavy from the start and it was just riffy, and then that riff came in, it wouldn't have the impact that it did when it first came in. For me, we had this really slow, mellow, sort of haunting feel. And then when that riff hit, it hit fucking hard, because it came almost out of nowhere. Although I felt the build up slightly, it still hit fucking hard. And I absolutely love this, actually. It's brilliant. I mean, you can't... One thing, it's so inventive. It's different. That's probably why people were so into this band. I mean, you know, you got bands like Iron Maiden, right? But there's a ton of bands that sound like them, isn't there? Or try to emulate their sound, almost make their guitar sound like it, or they do these twin lead solos that sound just like a galloping Maiden album or song. And then, you know, you got Priest, all these big classic bands. People try to sound like them. Sabbath, you know, you get the doomy bands that try and sound like them. You know, you could probably, I don't know, you could probably say that this band could be for people of Tool fans, maybe, or is that a bad thing to say? I don't know. I think the difference between this and Tool for me is I feel that Tool take too long to get round to things, you know? I'm not going to go at Tool, by the way. They obviously massively loved, you know, they're a huge band, even bigger than this band. But I didn't feel at all it wasn't what they didn't stay on one thing too long. That's with this song alone, by the way. I don't know what their other songs are like, but they don't fuck around. They didn't fuck around with this. Even the beginning bit, I thought it went on for the perfect amount of time. It didn't go on too long. It was always interesting, and it got to the point. And I think, you know, you could be a Tool fan and like this band for definite. You know, I think it's in the same wheelhouse as far as I'm concerned. But for me, this grips me more because it, like I said, it gets to the point a bit quicker. And, you know, I think that's a problem with a lot of bands now. It's a problem with fucking the classic metal bands like Maiden and Metallica. There's a problem with their editing, you know, their song edits. They need to think about them a bit more. And it seems like this band have got it down to perfection with this sort of music as well. So, loving it so far. Here we go for the rest. Who knows what we're going to fucking get as well. So it's a bit of a surprise, but here we go.
Beneath the stormy seas, above the mountain peaks, it's all the same to me. It makes no difference. I've seen my day.
wow. I mean, I loved everything about it. It had as much power, which is unusual, isn't it? When the first time that real heavy, dense riff crashed in, the first time round, it had the same power the second time round. And that proves, you know, if it had the same effect, that's pretty fucking amazing, really, isn't it? To have that effect. And that's only coming from the great songwriting and the way it all built up again, and the atmosphere, the way it died down. And then I knew it was coming. I thought, well, I didn't know it was coming because I suppose they're a very genre defining band. You know, they're very unusual. The sound is very, I suppose the name of the band, Sleep Token, perfectly defines this song, because very dreamlike. You know, I don't know if they're always like that sort of sound. Very dreamlike, very, I don't know, mesmerizing, I suppose. Especially that song, for sure. Very different for me, and I think, you know, that's why it's pulled me in as well. I look for things that are different now rather than, you know, a great example of that. And I don't know if people, this might be a good shout out to people who are Sleep Token fans. If you like this band, one of the bands that I love and I think that could also, you know, relate to people that like this band is the band Odd Crew. Please, Sleep Token fans, if you are listening to this, listen to that band as well. They might really appeal to you because they've got that sort of atmosphere and that dreamlike feel for me as well. And they're maybe a bit heavier than this actual song, but great band. Listen to the last album, Dark Matters Part 1, and it'll give you a bit of an idea. I think that it would probably appeal to fans that like this band. Bit different, but definitely in the same wheelhouse for me as well. But man, I love that song. Jam, you knew I'd like that. Will I like the others? I don't know. I'm gonna download the album. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give it a go for sure. But that song, you know, in the midst of all the stuff that I like, where it's classic metal, AOR, melodic rock, bit of thrash, you know, it's definitely something different for me. And I think that's also that's something that pulled me into that song. It was different. It was dreamlike, atmospheric, inventive. Very cool. Very cool. I can understand how they've become such a big band for sure. Guys, let me know what you think of that. About you guys who usually listen to this channel, it's probably an unusual one for you guys as well. Let me know what you think of that song in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.